Would you like to experience a deep sense of safety and relaxation, no matter what's happening in the world or in this world? And would you like to connect to something greater than yourself that will hold you in that space? Then you are in the right place. Welcome to the Existential meditation for anxiety of the future. My name is Olivia Kissper. I am a transpersonal psychologist, guide, and a mentor, and I am going to be guiding you today on this amazing journey within. First, I want to invite you to simply arrive. Arrive not from the world into your room where you're at. Arrive from the world of your thoughts about what you have to do or what you have done wrong today. Arrive into the now moment, and just notice where you are, how comfortable you actually are, perhaps lying down. Notice how good it is to have this time just for yourself, where you can be present and open up a little bit more and relax a little bit deeper into the right perspectives. And as you're lying down and relaxing into your body, into the being that is breathing you, into the being that is now aware of your experience, welcoming all the sounds, noticing all the sounds, and simply being in the space of which you are, relaxing into the space of which you are. And notice that as you are lying down here comfortably and safely, undisturbed and present, if you are into what truly matters, and present, undisturbed. Notice that you live in two worlds simultaneously. You live in the world of where you are now and here in your room, through your body, through your breathing, in what happens in your life. You live in reality. And at the same time, notice that you live in another world. The world, the unseen, underlying world of expectations and hopes and thoughts and beliefs and dreams and assumptions. So just notice and perhaps hold the awareness of these two worlds simultaneously. Just notice And also notice that fear of the future has nothing to do with what happens, and it has everything to do with your expectations, because you believe they might be different, or the outcome might be different than the world of your expectations. And so, fear nothing. You are already always safe in the now moment. You are already always safe in the now moment. We build this entire world of fantasies, of expectations, to protect ourselves, our own perception about who we believe we are, separate, unworthy, little, tiny humans, and the unlimited, infinite being which you truly are, applied tremendous amount of energy making this illusion look real. And this existential crisis of you perceiving yourself separate from everyone else, the way how you protect yourself from this underlying fear that you are unworthy and alone, we create fantasies that will boost this self-image, that we are okay, that we are successful, lovable. It's an image. It's a fantasy. And so, fear nothing. That you truly are is always already okay. It's more than okay. And it's creating this whole illusion for you to have a human experience, to create these beautiful stories for nothing more than entertainment. And so, fear nothing, as you are already always okay in the present moment. In reality, in what really happens. Because when we are living the world of fantasies, believing how the world should be, how other people should be, what they should say, who they should marry, it also comes with the underlying anxiety. Anxiety about perhaps losing the world of our hopes, losing the world that we've created underneath, unknowingly. The world in which we hope we will achieve a certain success, marry a certain kind of person who makes a certain amount of money or has a certain personality and says the right things or certain things about our living situation, about our health, about living a long life, healthy and dying, perhaps never. Because when we do die, it comes as a surprise to many people. So even that is a part of that fantasy. And so just notice that you are already always safe in the now moment, because reality doesn't have an opposite. Reality is what happens. Is what happens now. Is the walls in your room, the front wall in your room, the back wall in your room, your feet touching the bed, your back touching the bed, the space in between your body and the left wall, and the space in between your body and the right wall, and all the space in the room, including yourself. So, fear nothing. You are always safe in the moment, in the now moment, as the one you believe yourself to be, the one that is the closest to who you really are. It's the one in the moment, is always safe. And the fear always comes from believing the future might destroy the world of fantasies. It might destroy it because it might be different. And if it's different, then we have nothing to hold on to. We have no way of boosting our self-image, our self-esteem, to protect our fantasy perceptions of being disconnected, unworthy, and small. Just notice at the time where your expectations are not fulfilled, that part of you comes up. It comes up to show itself. And so we build more hopes and expectations on top of it, to pacify the cry of the soul. And today, now, just relax into knowing there is nothing to fear in this now moment, and just notice that you are already always okay. in the now moment. Accept what your mind projects in the future. The fear, the fantasy, destroyer, the fantasy that's different than the one that you hold so dear inside. And so, this is my invitation for you. Simply notice the world, the two worlds, the invisible world and the visible world, and bring yourself into this visible world of reality, of what happens. Simply noticing that everything that is happening through you by this one unlimited, infinite, intelligent source through you. Life. Fear nothing when you are one with life. Away from fantasies and life situations. There is a space of the now moment in which life can pour through and express itself in all those interesting ways. Life and its expressions are so much more powerful, so much more powerful than any of the fantasies of society, how things should be, families, what should be happening in families. The reality is what happens, and without making it mean anything about you or about your life and the future, with all the sounds around, you are always okay. You are always okay in the now moment. So relax. Relax into the moment. Without those fantasies and hopes for the better future. Perhaps notice, what have you really missed in your life? When you were hoping or worrying about the past, what have you missed? Without those expectations, notice there is always some beauty, some miracles to be noticed. Perhaps you have someone in your life who wasn't there a year ago. Perhaps something is happening in your life that you always wanted, and now when you have it, you completely forgot how to enjoy this part of your life, this gift. So, fear nothing, as you are already always okay in the now moment with what actually happens. As opposed to what you truly believe should be happening. Relax. Let yourself be held by the presence of the moment, by your own presence and connection to your own inner guidance. And for those of you who would like to continue this explorative journey with me, I want to invite you to come check out my other channel, Live Unbound, link in the description, where we will be exploring different ways of questioning everything so we can come back, reconnect to our lives and really living unbound. And it's especially for those who have some message to share with humanity, because now is the time to live your life purposefully, not missing anything that's being offered in here.